I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. Why? Because I said so, you bloody bald head. I'm not bloody bald head, bald head, but you are ugly bloody bald head. Go away, you are not polite. I am very polite, you bloody shut up. I'm sorry. Be sorry, be sorry. You will see, I will come back. Okay, again, just a small joke to show you B sound I want to cover in this video. If you didn't watch my previous video explaining how to produce P sound like Potter, Harry Potter P's, please go back, watch it, because I have explained some small details which might be important if you want to produce B sound. Okay, but what is the difference between P and B? It's very similar, those sounds are very similar. P is usually a blowing sound without using your vocal cords, is slightly softer than B. B requires more energy because you have to use vocal cords, this exactly sound, B, to produce it. But the process is quite similar, so looking for replacement, it will be very similar to looking for replacement with P sound, okay? So think about such word like, oh, police, ah, they are not catching me. Okay, I hope you didn't hear it. Let's go to word dike. For example, dike. You can hear D. Think about the sound D. Where is your tongue? Where is tip of your tongue? What place is your tongue touching in this moment? It's touching your heart palate a little bit behind your teeth, okay? D, D. I hope you can feel it. Try to feel it, try to figure it out. Put a little bit more attention, close your eyes if it helps. And try to figure it out, what's happening in your mouth. Now, we will try to say bike. Dike is the word we start, okay? Bike is word we want to create with B sound. Find this, line where your teeth end and flesh starts, and try to say D sound, keeping your tongue in this position, keeping your tongue a little bit closer to your teeth. A little bit closer. Unfortunately, I cannot show you how it is produced, and I should use a kind of X-ray or whatever, but I believe you can do that. Say dike, and now your tongue goes a little bit closer to your teeth, and think about B. Like, dike, like, dike, like, dike, like. Or to show you a little bit bigger difference, I will say decals and because. Can you hear the difference? The sound is very similar. It's something between D and something between B. It will never be probably perfect, 100% perfect, but believe me or not, for human ear is exactly enough for your audience to believe that you are saying B, and they will, if you are skillful in that, they will claim that you have exactly said perfect B, because they will believe. So think of B, but say something like D, but your tongue in front of your teeth. So, because, 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 dike, bike, dike, bike. I will try to show some a little bit. This is D. And now this D a little bit changed into B, okay? D. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Can you see the difference? Tongue is a little bit closer, or touching teeth. Don't be afraid to touch your teeth. Now, if you think about B, and say that many times, your brain will help you to adjust this sound, will help you to produce, a correct tension, to produce this kind of B sound. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. You can do that. Of course, do not get discouraged. In many cases, you personally, you will hear D, but your audience will hear B. You personally, because you are practicing, you are focusing on that, you will think sometimes that it's not exactly what you are looking for, and you will try to, to make it better and better. But to be honest, your audience will not recognize it. I have seen a performance of, I don't remember name of this performer right now. I have forgotten. Never mind. But he was making a kind of show with his dummy talking. The dummy was only talking. Worsley, I believe it was Worsley. When he was younger, he used to perform it, and he used this kind of tongue twister, battle of beer. And then when he was younger, I saw his old performance. It was exactly battle of beer. But I have seen another performance, a little bit newer, and he was a little bit older, and he was doing exactly the same, but I could hear dattle of deer, dattle of deer, dattle of deer. But believe me or not, millions of people watching his video, watching him on stage, believe he has said exactly battle of beer, because he is so convincing on stage, okay? He believes he's saying B. So practice, 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 practice. One advice, how to make a kind of easy groove to practice this kind of letter. Take one vowel, double it, and put this B sound inside, like A, B, A, Ada, 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 Ada. And another vowel, write it down if it helps. For example, E, B, E, Ede, Ede. And now you can have a groove. Ada, ada, ede, ede, 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 ada, ada, ede, ede. The point of, this exercising, I love grooves because it makes, and this makes, everything fun, and it makes a lot of pleasure. You can make some music out of that. The point is, to repeat as many times as possible in the short time. So if you make such a kind of groove, you don't have to focus on anything else, because most of your energy goes into practicing this exactly sound, which I do not recommend to practice separately. Okay, and if you practice that, more and more, it becomes your second nature. What is the most important thing? I would never like to see you on stage thinking about how to produce this sound, considering, looking for technical solution on stage. You should be ready before you go on stage, okay? And I believe you can do that. You can simply practice that, going in, cooking something in the kitchen. You can say that many times quietly, like abba abba ede ede abba abba ede ede abba abba ede ede abba abba ede ede. And don't worry, many times it will not exactly be what you are looking for, but you will make a habit, of unconscious solutions, of unconscious looking for, the right sound. So let's say 70% will be correct, 30 will be not. Do not get discouraged. Concentrate your attention on your goal. Think about B, and mostly it will be a kind of sound B, which is absolutely okay for your audience. Okay, so bye for now. Bye.